Hey everybody, let's talk about boredom and astrology, or boredom in general, all right? And where it may point to in our astrology birth charts. All right, let's talk about the fifth house, which rules our hobbies, our creativity, our, romantic aspects, how we go about, romance. Also, let's talk about Uranus, which rules technology, change, all right, unpredictability. It also rules the unconventional, as well as our friends, our acquaintances, and how we work in groups. Neptune, all right, which is our solitude. Maybe some of us just like being alone most of the time. Who enjoys being alone most of the time, all right? Hey, Nathaniel. Hey, Christine. Happy 11/11. Hey, Yohiyab. How is everyone doing on this lovely Sunday? Hey, Crazy Cat Lady. Hey, Love Purple. Let's talk about boredom and astrology and the fifth house. So who knows your fifth house placements? Because the fifth house is our hobbies. But also let's talk about Neptune, because Neptune rules solitude, all right? Maybe some of us enjoy being alone. My Neptune's in Capricorn, so most of the time I like being alone, actually, but that's difficult because my fifth house is in Sag, so I enjoy having experiences with other people, and going on adventures. It is 11/11. I forgot about that. I enjoy being alone, Nathaniel says, while being on the internet. While on the internet, yes. Happy 11/11, Amy. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11. Oh, you're right. Wow, the synchronicities. Your Neptune is in Aquarius. That makes sense, Nathaniel, because first of all, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which rules technology. So you really, really enjoy technology. All right. And then Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. So Saturn rules, being alone, and routine, and suddenly things become routine and you just get used to it. Like my Neptune's in Capricorn. So once I get used to a routine, I'm like, okay, like I have to actually, do something new. Like it's weird. 11/11/11. I know, right? Did you guys know that 2018 equals 11? I did not know that. Well, I mean, I would have known if I had thought about it, right? Love Purple, your fifth house is empty. Interesting. So, what do you enjoy doing in general? Like, what are your hobbies? Do you have any hobbies? By the way, I am doing live readings. So, for those of you just joining, I am doing live astrology, psychic tarot readings, as well as live birth chart readings. So, you can donate to my PayPal or my super chat. But I'm about to pull a card for everyone in the room. So, how was everyone's weekend? I know, right, Yohiyab? Your Neptune is in your fifth house, so you really enjoy your alone time and you really enjoy technology. Interesting. I wonder, do you play games, Nathaniel, like on your laptop, or do you just literally surf the internet? Because I know Aquariuses can also have their like unique interests, like they like researching a specific niche of the internet or something like that. My I have Saturn in Aquarius, so that makes sense because of my YouTube channel, for example. It's kind of all over the place. You can see I have a lot of interests. I don't like being boxed in, and that's Uranus. In Sag, my fifth house is in Sag, so. But my Neptune and my Uranus are both in Capricorn, so I really like my alone time. Who has their Neptune or their Uranus in an earth sign? Because you may enjoy your alone time. Crazy Cat Lady, drinking too much, eating too much, and loathing life are my hobbies. That sounds like Taurus. Do you have Taurus in your chart, Crazy Cat Lady? Haiku. Could a Taurus ever work with a Sagittarius? I'm a Sagittarius, and I really like this Taurus, and all I hear is negative things about our match. I mean, it could. Sagittarius is like their freedom, Make sure you guys like the video as you guys come in. As long as, the Sag, has his or her freedom, then it could work, But Tauruses like to be a bit possessive. So, Amy, Neptune and Sag, 5th house and such. Ooh, so you like, being out and about probably. You don't like being boxed in. You don't like probably staying in the house too long. I know sometimes, like, if I'm in the house for too many days or too long, I'm like, okay, I have to get out. Even if it's just going to the mall, going on a drive. Like, my 5th house is in Sag too. So, like, I cannot stand being boxed in. Yeah, Amy, you hate being in the house. Yeah, it's just like, stagnant energy is a Sagittarius's worst nightmare, just feeling stagnant. It's been good. The Sag energy is dope. I know, I'm loving it. By the way, I have to get away to make have you guys join my mailing list for those of you who are interested. I literally just sent out a mailing list email about Neptune, or not Neptune, about Mercury and Sag, about Venus and Libra, and Jupiter and Sag. So my hobbies, I really enjoy dancing and music. Ooh, that's interesting. That sounds like 5th house energy. I just purchased one question. How do I get my live reading? Oh, did you send a super chat, Jaya? Thank you, Jajaya, for sending your $10 donation. You can ask your question here. Unless, did you put your thing in the, when you sent your payment, did you send a note? Otherwise, you can just, oh, I answered your question already? Are you sure, Jajaya? Hi, Ty. Oh, everyone's just coming in the room. Hey, Siobhan. Nathaniel, I love researching about celebs, but currently I'm into astrology, so I've been delving into what astrology is about. Yeah, and you're young, so, your interests are going to change and evolve even as you go on. So, the internet, you may actually find success on the internet somehow with you said Neptune in Aquarius? Crazy Cat Lady, I'm a Scorpio, but I didn't know how to find what moon, houses, and other things. I think you need to know the time and place that you were born for the houses. But the moon, and the moon probably, actually. But the other one should be easy. I just drive just to go somewhere. Me too. Like, if I'm in the house for too long, I'm like, I just have to get out. I have to drive somewhere. Let me go find a new restaurant, honey, a new mall. I need to go do something. I was just trying to get in for 5 minutes saying, really? That's weird. I was watching a Michael Jackson interview last night, and he seemed like such a kind person. I know. Hey, Magdalena. So what is everyone's 5th house? What is everyone's hobbies? What do you guys enjoy doing? My 5th house is in Sag, so I really enjoy adventure and exploration and learning new things and finding the truth about stuff, right? I also enjoy, delving into little taboo things as well, a little shot every now and then, right? Going to the bar, something like that, right? Like Sages, are always, looking to do something. Anything, if they're in the house for too long, right? But I also have my Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn, so I really, really, really like my alone time. And outside of those hobbies, outside of, whatever my Sag energy hobbies are, like, I really enjoy working. Like, that working is one of my favorite hobbies, if you can call it that. Bye, Kaylee. I'm excited for 2019. Me too. Fifth house in Aquarius. Okay, so you really like, you may enjoy technology in some way. You probably are someone else who enjoys like being on the internet, maybe, SR, and doing research, staying connected in some way. Aquariuses are those types of people who like to go to the coffee shop and, stay on their laptop all day. Fifth house is in Virgo, 5th house is in Capricorn. Ooh, so y'all may like your alone time. You also may enjoy, structure, during your free, your free time. Like Virgos enjoy organization, cleaning. Like my rising sign is in Virgo, so that can be one of Virgo's odd hobbies. Is actually like cleaning, organizing things. Let me clean my house, So, Jajaya had a question. I'm going to answer here in a second. But first, let's just pull a card for the room, a general card for the room, just to see what messages the angels have for us today. So thank you for surrounding everyone in this room with your watery wall of protection, your fiery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. Thank you for protecting our emotions, our thoughts, our minds, our energies, our auras, and our bodies in the name of Jesus. Thank you for protecting the connection of this live stream with your warrior shield. Amen, 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 and amen. What messages? Yes, so true. Yes, SR. Mars and Virgo. Mars and Virgo are the types of people who don't like to make a move unless they know for sure sometimes. And that can mess them up. Like, they like every move to be structured, you know. They are not risk takers for the most part. You know, any Mars in Earth sign tends to be like not a risk taker, and in certain water signs. Here we have this card. Let's see what it says. I intend to see the best in everyone. I love it. Hey, Shalita. So this is the card I pulled. And let's see what it says. Let's read what it says. You can never consistently motivate anybody to anything. But when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, now you are a part of the inspiration, you see. Have you ever had the experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? Do you not shine in ways you never shined before? And do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? So we have to give other people the equal benefit of, you know, expecting the best in them, you know, seeing the best in them, which is a hard thing, you know, but a necessary evil. All right. So now let's transition into Jajaya's question. I know, Nathaniel, that was a beautiful card, right? I have Mars in Sagittarius, so I am a little bit of a risk taker. I like to shake things up every now and then, you know? Who listened to my new song I dropped yesterday called Forbidden Fruit? So Jadea says she's an air sign dealing with an Aquarius. Do you see the outcome as? What's the outcome of the relationship between Jadea and the Aquarius she's dealing with? What will be the outcome of the relationship? By the way, I am doing live readings, so for those of you who are just joining, you can send a PayPal donation, which I prefer at this time, or you can send a super chat. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, go on, 30 is three questions, so on and so forth. All right, anything above 30, you know, 20, you know, like 25 is a more in-depth reading, of course, you know, 15 is a more in-depth reading. All right. And the link to pay via PayPal is in the description box as well as the chat box. So what will be the outcome of the relationship between Jajaya and Jajaya, am I saying your name right? And the Aquarius that she's dealing with. Hi, Ty. What will be the outcome of the relationship between Jajaya and the Aquarius that Jajaya is dealing with? It better be friendship at least with an Aquarius. I hope so. What's going on? Jadeja. Oh, Jadeja. Okay. What will be the outcome of the relationship between Jadeja and the Aquarius that she's dealing with? Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's just pull from this. Yes, like the video as you guys come in. Thank you, Siobhan. Here we have the Six of Swords, all right, which means that it's, kind of up in the air right now. It may have been up in the air for a while. There may have been not a clear direction, not a clear conversation of where it's going as well. King of Wands, so I'm wondering if the Aquarius has a little bit of fire energy, a little bit of aggression, assertiveness. Maybe he likes to take control a lot, or has controlling tendencies in some way. Here we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is you, and you wanting more to see the softer side of the Aquarius, possibly wanting to see more emotion from the Aquarius. So just needing more emotion in the relationship overall. Like, I feel like the emotional connection may be lacking a bit. Yes, thank you guys for liking the video. And there's something about communication, like not having the clearest communication. I feel like, moving forward, though, there may be a conversation. I feel like you may be the one to kind of start the conversation or spark it. So, spark the conversation up. Jadeja. What do you mean close enough? Your name. Am I still not saying it correctly? Here we have the Six of Coins. Do you guys live like far from one another? Maybe it's him who actually, reaches out first. Have you guys not talked in a while? A couple days? Talk to me, Jadeja. Jadeja? Okay, let's just keep pulling cards. There's something about you guys just having difficulty seeing eye to eye with something within this relationship. But I feel like there are aspects of the relationship that are good, that keep you guys together. I just feel like there's something about this Aquarius where he can be very controlling. All right, I feel like that may also be an issue, controlling energy. Also, something maybe about you wanting to manifest a new opportunity in your career. All right. Something along the lines of a new opportunity in your career, something like that, Jadeja, or maybe he's trying to manifest a new opportunity in his career. But it seems like this new opportunity could put some distance between the two of you, whether it comes from, another state, or you may have to move or something like that, or you may just not have as much time to see one another. But I feel like there's going to come a crossroads points in this relationship where it's like an opportunity arises, and it kind of may seem like either you have to choose this new opportunity or the relationship. All right. So, but there's something about him where he's kind of controlling. Jadeja. Does that resonate at all, Jadeja? Oh, you're still talking. Yeah. Oh, he lives 20 minutes away. So you're trying to manifest a new opportunity in your career. Happy 11/11, everyone. So for those of you just joining, you can send a donation to my PayPal or a donation to the Super Chat for a reading. Okay, yeah, Jadeja. So, what are everyone's hobbies? I know some of us talked about our hobbies. Yeah, it was about seeing the best in everyone. I always have trouble with Aquarius. Yeah, Aquariuses are hard to get close to. Rasheen, how ironic. I just bought a reading now you on Love. Yes, Rasheen. Yeah, I got your payment. I'm going to send I'm going to send you an email confirmation soon. Well, obviously after I get off live. But I'm glad you're here. He is controlling, but not in a negative way. Oh, okay. Ty, 1111 is spiritual awakening and good for magic ritual spells. Good to know. And it's Sunday, so Sunday is the day of the sun, right? So who enjoys being alone and who doesn't enjoy being alone? I kind of enjoy being alone most of the time, to be honest. Which I find difficult because, you know, I have my moon in Libra, so I also don't enjoy being alone for too long. I also have my 5th house in Sag, so. Rasheen says I like being alone a lot. Yes. You're welcome, Jadeja. Siobhan says I love being alone. Yes. Oh, it's Monday where you are, Nathaniel. Interesting. Monday is the day of Cancer, the moon, emotions. Bubbles Dog, I need a balance of being alone and being social. I think I do too. But I think I like my alone time most of the time. But I definitely need to balance out all that energy out with being social for sure. Love solitude. Yes, SR. I love my space. I've always been like that. Yes, Natasha. Amy, the older I get, the more I like being alone. I used to hate it. Interesting. I feel the same way too, actually. Casey says, I love being alone. Gives me time to think and read. Ooh, that's a good point. I need to get a good book. Everything's about clothes now, though. That's the only thing I can't say about Sundays is everything closes early. Like, it's Sunday, the day of the sun. You know, people, you know, but I understand it's the Lord's Day too, right? Depending on what you believe. I need a lot of alone time. Me too. Nathaniel, sometimes I enjoy being alone, but at points I like to have company of others. Me too. Oh, Jadesha, you have an interview on Wednesday. Good luck. Wednesday's the day of Mercury, so that should be good. Very social, right? Yeah, you do like being alone, but not for long periods of time, though. Me too. Ty Williams says listening to music and reading, even tarot cards reading, is my favorite hobby. Yes, I got a good protection mojo bag spell for everyone. I am a loner, so I love being lonely. Yes. We are in good company. You guys are making me want to read a book. I need to get a something to keep all my books in. Actually, a bookcase, whatever they're called, a bookshelf. Rasheen says my best ideas come in my alone time, though people have to spend time with me. Mine too, actually. I feel most creative when I'm alone. I'm wondering if everyone has their Neptune in an Earth sign. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady, for your $5 donation. Crazy Cat Lady wants to know if her parents are okay. Let's pull a card for Crazy Cat Lady. By the way, I am doing live readings, so for those of you just joining, you can send a donation to my PayPal. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is a quick one-question reading. All right. So I prefer if you donate it to my PayPal. The link to the PayPal is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. So thank you, Juan, for your $9.99 donation to my super chat. So Crazy Cat Lady wants to know, are her parents okay? Are Crazy Cat Lady's parents okay? Let's see. Are Crazy Cat Lady's parents okay? Hi, Bree. Our crazy cat lady's parents okay? Our crazy cat lady's parents okay? Last shuffle. Our crazy cat lady's parents okay? Prince of Swords here in the past. Excuse me. Seven of Swords here in the present position. You may be thinking the worst or fearing the worst. I'm wondering if one of the issues could be drinking, something like that. Poor eating habits, possibly. Does this resonate, crazy cat lady? I feel like they just need to build new habits, something about building new habits, getting older, not being able to do, things that they once used to do in terms of their habits, specifically eating habits, health habits, things like that. All right. I get the Fool. Also could to be something about around work, working too hard, working too much, not being able to do certain things work-wise. I do get the Tower. I'm seeing something with money, though, with the Tower. All right, something about habits, could be spending habits as well. So they're going to need to watch their money, I feel like. Let's pull maybe a few more cards. And they need to work better at communicating with one another. They need to get better at communicating with one another because I feel like they don't have the best communication with certain things that they should. Okay. Funny that the topic is boredom. I was bored and decided to soak in a hot bath and read a book. That sounds really relaxing. Actually. That sounds really, 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 really relaxing. Did you guys know that Venus can relate to boredom? Because Venus is, entertainment. It's also how we like to spend our free time as well. So, that sounds like some Venus energy, and I'm loving it. Venus is self-pampering. Speaking of self-pampering, I've been telling myself for the longest I want to go to the movies. I want to take myself on a date to the movies. I need to see what movies are out. What movies have you guys seen recently? Has anyone seen A Star is Born? Was it actually good? Because that's the one I want to see. Ooh, Halloween is out too, right? Oh, child. All right. Movies near me. Because I've never actually been to the movies out here. There's really no good movies out. Oh, don't say that. The Grinch, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Nutcracker. Yeah, none of these sound interesting at all, to be honest. Halloween, though, sounds really interesting. Oh, the next one is 15 miles away. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. The next showing is at 10:30. I'm scared to go to Halloween by myself, though. Go see The Hate That You Give. Great movie. I want to see that movie that Nicole Kidman is in with the gay son. Oh, hey, because did any gay people or non-gay people see Love, Simon? I literally saw that movie about 3 times in the movie theater. It was so good. So Juan's question is, hello, Lamar, I love your readings. Thank you, Juan. I'm a Cap born January 16th. I'm going through a lot. I love January 16th Caps, by the way. Changes at a low point. I want to know what I need to do to improve my financial and love life. So let's answer Juan's question. Juan wants to know what can he do to improve his financial and love life. For those of you just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my PayPal or my Super Chat for a live reading. I would prefer if you donate to my PayPal. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, 20 is two questions, so on and so forth. Christine says I cried watching Love, Simon. It was a good movie. I know the ending always makes me want to cry. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it was a really, really good movie. Like I kept saying, like, I wish I had this movie when I was in high school. Like, it would have helped me so much, and a lot of other people too, to be honest. I was just about to say, have you seen Love, Simon? Yeah, I literally saw Love, Simon like 3 times in the movie theater. No lie. We get the Queen of Wands. So you may be holding on to someone from the past. Were you dating a fire sign? Or is there a fire sign that you have heavy on your heart, on your mind? Juan, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be just someone with fire energy. Someone who's very, sexy, obviously, but very creative, very smart, intelligent. But takes charge, self-assertive. What can Juan do to improve his love and his financial life? What can Juan do to improve his love, financial life? Lamar, have you watched Call Me By Your Name? Really good movie. I haven't. I need to see it. This live is giving me good vibes. Yes, Christine. Good. I love that. We like good vibes in here. So what can Juan do to improve his finances and his love life? Let's just do one more shuffle. What can Juan do to improve his finances and his love life? Queen of Cups here as well. So there could be 2 females in the past. Or maybe you're dealing with one. A lot of females showing up here. The Princess of Swords. I think you need to put finances first. I feel like you have a tendency to kind of switch back and forth between, oh, I need to focus on love. Oh, I need to focus on finances. It's best for you to kind of focus on one at a time. And I think right now it's best to focus on finances. All right, especially if you're dealing with more than one woman or you have more than one woman that you're trying to kind of make a decision between, okay? So it may be best right now to get yourself, really secure, balanced, stable with your finances. Because I'm just seeing even at work when it comes to your finances, like there's not always... Juan love the ladies. Exactly. Juan love the ladies. Thank you. But I feel like, even when you're working, even when it comes to finances, like there's not even like, I feel like sometimes you have trouble focusing because love takes a priority over your mind a lot of the times, Juan. And that's not a bad thing, but the balance is important. Secure the back. Exactly. Casey. Crazy Cat Lady. Yes, Juan. Focus on money. No. Ooh, child. Here we have the Princess of Coins. I think, it's best to focus on love. I think there's always a kind of tug and pull between love and money, and right now I think money is the most important. I think love is going to come, Juan, when you feel more secure with your money, ironically. Because I think feeling more secure with your money, being more secure with your money, will literally make you more secure, right? Literally. But I think, focusing on money, and still going out there, having fun, mixing and mingling, but maybe not committing as hard to love right now. That's what I'll say. Commit the most time and energy to your money, and then love. All right? But focus on money, focus on your career, focus on also a new opportunity. I'm saying maybe you're trying to manifest a new opportunity. Juan, I recently split with a Pisces. Ooh, okay. So this is why we have the Queen of Cups come up in the most recent past, right? Interesting. But I'm also seeing a Princess of Swords. So this is like a younger air sign woman, all right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this could also be someone, now that I'm sensing it, connected to his new opportunity. So I don't know if this is someone you're interviewing with or someone who has some type of stature or some type of influence with this new opportunity. Are you looking for a new opportunity? Because it seems like you're looking for a new job or something like that. I would focus on that. I would focus on doing what you need to do to increase your finances, but also to stabilize them. Like, I also feel like sometimes you have this thing where if money's not going well, then you'll go to love as like deflect something something to deflect you from what's going on with your money. Or if there's something going on with your love life, then you go focus on your money to deflect what's going on with your love life. There needs to be like a focus, more of a focus. No matter what's going on in love, focus on the money. All right. That's how we do that. Get the money and the ladies will follow. Exactly. Lamar, what made you choose the talk of boredom? Did you feel bored at one point? I did. But, ooh, Siobhan says, call me. Yes, Siobhan. Juan does look handsome, right? But yeah, Nathaniel, it was it wasn't a boring weekend, but it wasn't an exciting one either, So, and I know I'm not the only one who gets bored. We all get bored, right? I just thought it was relatable. Rosette, you can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you can't lose women chasing money. Exactly. Thank you. Chase the money, Juan, and the women will come. I was real bored. Yes, Shalita. Me too. It's interesting because I slept the whole day away. Like, I literally slept. I had actually a lunch date with my friend. I think he might be a little upset with me, but I slept right through it. Like, we were supposed to come up with a place to meet, and I never got back to him. Well, I did actually until, it was a little bit too late. But, child, I was tired. I've been reading all day, almost missed my wax appointment. Yeah. I needed my sleep. Y'all know I don't sleep that much. Yes. Juan, there are people in here who are feeling you, honey. Look at you, Juan. What kind of juju is Juan working with? I need to know. How much for a birth chart reading? A live one or a personal one? If you want a personal birth chart reading, you can visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. But once again, it's the same with a birth chart, anywhere between $5 to $10 for a one question reading or a quick question overview reading. $20 is 2 questions. But, typically with birth charts, I like, what do you want to know about your birth chart? So we can get a quick kind of insight. So it's the same. And I prefer if you donate to my PayPal, all right? But you can send a super chat. I'm putting the PayPal link in the description box. And with the birth charts, you typically send your placements. I'm also going to put the pricing as well for live readings. With birth charts, typically you just put your placement. You give me your placements, or you give me, a time, place, month, day, year you were born, and I will look it up for you. But the great thing about PayPal, a PayPal donation, is that you can put that information in the PayPal note and no one sees it. All right. Yes, Ty is amazing. The only thing I don't like about the movies is how expensive it is. It's gotten so expensive. I love your statue. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love fashion and helping people. Yes. So what's everyone's Venus placements? Because, you know, Venus relates to boredom too. My Venus is in Scorpio. So with my Venus in Scorpio, I enjoy deep, dark things. Lamar, do you have a studio movie girl there? Groupon always have tickets for $5. I don't know. I have to look into that. Venus in Pisces, Leo Venus, Venus in Aquarius, Venus in Sag, Venus in Pisces. A lot of Venus in Pisces. Wow. Venus in Pisces, enjoy. You guys really may enjoy your alone time because Neptune is ruled by Pisces, or rules Pisces, and Neptune rules solitude. But you also have Jupiter in Pisces, Jupiter also rules Pisces as well. So you guys may enjoy your solitude for only but so long. Juan says, who needs dating apps when we got Lamar live? Exactly, Juan. That's what I'm talking about. Get your love on, Juan. Lamar, they have a movie pass that only $10 a month. You can use it at any movie theater. Really? I didn't know that. Venus in Libra. Virgo, Scorpio rising. My Venus is in Cancer. Wow. A lot of homebodies in here. Venus and Leo loves being out and about, though. Venus and Leo loves attention. So Venus and Leo loves to get dressed up. You know, loves to go out, loves to be seen. Definitely those types of people. It's kind of the same thing with the Venus and Sag, although Venus and Sag is just a very active lifestyle. Venus and Sag like to be active in any way, you know, kind of like Venus and Aquarius as well. But Venus and Aquarius can definitely be, you know, okay, I don't feel like going anywhere today. Leave me alone. I'm doing my own thing. Venus and Sag in the first house. Yes. Virgo through and through in my cave. Yes, I do love my alone time. I like doing things on my own, reading, surfing the web. You guys are making me want to read. I need to get a book. I have a lot of books I haven't read, though, actually. Capricorn and my Venus is in Aquarius. You know, Venus in Aquarius is also like being in groups of people. Venus in Virgo, 12th house. Interesting. So Venus and Virgos can like their day to be structured in some way. Okay, we're doing this at this time, and then this, and then that, you know. They like structure. I think Venus in any earth sign kind of likes that. Like, they like to know what's going on. Michelle Obama's book is out soon. Oh, really? I might have to cop that because I love Michelle Obama. I love the Obamas. Period. Looks like someone donated to my PayPal. Thank you, Rasheen, for the $10 donation. That's awesome. Rasheen literally just bought her own personal reading, by the way. So for those of you who want your personal reading, because a personal reading is completely different from a live reading, okay? A live reading is just a quick, okay, insight, bam, boom, there you go. But a personal reading is much more in-depth. So if you want a personal reading from me, check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, or just type in Lamar Townsend Tarot in Google, right? Okay, so let's look into Rasheen's question here in a second. Oh, good thing my Libra friend who I didn't go on that lunch date with today answer me back. So it looks like he's not too mad. Libras can't stay mad anyway, right? Actually, no, they can. Let me take that back. Libras can stay mad. Libras can hold a grudge. The how to diva. Hey, love your channel. You are on point as usual. Thank you. Oh, that's good, Julius. So let's answer Rasheen's question. My sister's a Libra, Rosa. Yes, they can stay mad, just okay about it. I agree. I'm a Libra moon. So you know, Rhiannon. I just found you. I subscribed. I love your energy. You're a sweetie pie. Thank you, Rhiannon. All right, so let's answer Rasheen's question. Rasheen wants to know, will she get a higher paying job in the next few months? Will Rasheen get a higher paying job in the next few months? Uh-oh. Will Rasheen get a higher paying job in the next few months? Will Rasheen get a higher paying job in the next few months? Will Rasheen get a higher paying job in the next few months? For those of you just joining, I am doing live readings as well. So if you would like a live reading, you can donate to the Super Chat, or you can donate to my PayPal, which I prefer if you would donate to the PayPal. The link is in the description box as well as in the chat box. I just posted the link, anywhere between $5 to $10. Is one question. Anything above 20 is 2 questions. 30 is 3 questions, so on and so forth. So, last shuffle, will Rasheen get a higher paying job in the next few months? We have the Two of Wands here, definitely wanting a new opportunity, all right, you know, and wanting it for a while here with the Two of Wands showing up in the past. This is success, the Six of Coins here. It could be sooner if the cards allow it. Yes. We have the Four of Cups. I feel like there's something about your angels, your spirit guides don't want you to have it before you're ready. So it does seem like there's something in the cards for you with the Six of Coins here in the, you know, present position. Where exactly are you applying for a new opportunity? Because the Justice card deals with the government, it deals with law. All right, it can also deal with social structure, social justice, things like that. So what exactly new opportunity are you trying to manifest? We have the Six of Cups. It kind of seems like you're like going back to something that you once knew or that you once, you know, you're used to. Here we have the Eight of Swords here. So talk to me, Rashina or Rasheen. Oh, yes, you work for a government agency. Okay, yes, good. Seems like this new opportunity may require you to travel, to move, to travel a longer distance than what you're used to. Traveling for your current job that you work for. But it does seem like this new opportunity has has more growth, more potential for growth for you. And what I'm seeing is it seems to be in a couple months, but it just also seems like with the Tower coming out, right, with the Five of Coins underneath it, there's also something about it having more responsibility, and maybe not more responsibility that's maybe not equal to the pay in some way. I want to move to a new department with helping people directly. Oh, okay. So that's why I get the chariot. I would say there's also something about you needing to protect your energy with this job as well. Like it does seem like it will zap some of your energy, you know, by the end of the day. Like you may be like exhausted. So you like work on protecting your energy as well with this new opportunity, Rasheen. And it does seem like there's just more opportunity for growth with whatever this new, you know, job that is coming your way, because the Six of Coins is success. All right, so this is a good thing to see, but there's also something like where it's like you kind of maybe get more than you bargained for in some way. So just be on the lookout for that. All right, as well. Like it may just be more work than you're used to, and it may take some getting adjusted to the workload, I feel. But I do feel like you will manifest a new opportunity. So for those of you just joining, you can donate to my super chat, or you can send a PayPal donation, which I prefer a PayPal donation. Do you feel good about that, Rasheen? Where is Rasheen? Do you feel good about that? About that? Can Mercury be a sign of boredom? It can be a sign of boredom. Because Mercury is a very active, intellectual, you know, brainy, you know, so when the brain isn't active on a consistent basis, that can, you know, be boredom for sure. Yes, and jobs always suck as much as they can out of you. Exactly, Rasheen. Crystal Berry says, Lamar, your third eye is open. It is open. Siobhan says, nobody completes you, but boo, need a man now. Siobhan, I know that's right. Child, honey. Honey child, you are preaching to the choir. Because it says, I'm Pisces, I can see it. That's a good thing. I don't know what I've been doing differently, except I've just been getting a lot more rest. Oh, and I've been drinking tea. Oh, I'm drinking Mullen tea with linden in it right now, and some eucalyptus and some bay leaves. The goal is my own business, just need to pay upgrade. Yes, Rasheen, I see that happening. I think the transition from what you're doing now to go running your own business may be a little bit difficult in some way, but you'll get used to it. I gotta have my old lady tea. Exactly. Tea sounds good. Yes. Spill some tea, Lamar. Yes. Well, I don't know what tea to spill, but you know, maybe later we'll do some celebrity readings. I don't know what celebrities I'm interested in reading on. What celebrities are you guys interested in hearing about? Or what do you guys want to be reading on? Maybe we don't have to read celebrities. Let's read worldly news, worldly topics as well. Like, it doesn't always have to be celebrities, you know? Ooh, Michael Jackson, Jackie O, Kalani, Tupac. These are some good ones. For some reason, I'm drawn to Jackie O. I don't know why. I want to know what's going on in Cali too, Christine. What about the reptilian race? Okay, I think we should do California. I want to know what's going on in California. Yes, do Jackie O. Okay, we might do Jackie Onassis. Saying I could be with anybody, woman or man, and I don't have to have the typical marriage anymore. I'm a little more open. I have a man now, but don't look like the rules of being a woman. Phil Boxton. Yes, Shalita. Yeah, you know, don't box yourself in. Yeah, I'm drawn to her in the Malibu Fires. Yeah, I think we may do Jackie O in California. What's going on in California? Oh, Jackie O the rapper? I thought we were talking about Jackie O Onassis. There's a rapper named Jackie O? I didn't even know that. Child, I thought we were talking about Jackie O Onassis. Really? Let me see who Jackie O is. Oh, Natasha, yeah. I was thinking Jackie Onassis. Yeah, okay. Jackie and Onassis. No, not the rapper. Child, I was like, who is Jackie O the rapper? Let me look her up, though. Jackie O the rapper. Oh, her name is spelled differently, though. It's like Jackie, Jacki-O. I don't know who Jackie Onassis is. Jackie Onassis was President Kennedy's wife. Yeah. Ooh, my stomach just growled. So for those of you still just joining, I am doing live readings. Live psychic tarot readings, as well as live astrology quick birth chart overview reading. So if you want to send a donation to my PayPal or my super chat, I prefer PayPal. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, 20 is two questions, so on and so forth. The institution of marriage and relationships has changed. Some people would probably be together if they didn't live together. That's true. JFK was horrible to her, drugging her and cheating on her left and right. Oh, he was drugging her. You gotta customize your relationship to what fits exactly. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to go do some things, and then we'll come back and we will read on Jackie O and the Malibu Fires in California. All right. So give me a second. I can't keep the charade up. Life's a game, and if you win, it's for me. I can't keep my lid, eyes off of you. Ooh, you make me blue. Ooh, you make me blue. It's cold outside, orange and blue. The snowfall makes me think of you. Cappuccino a la mode. Coffee, I'm so cold. Violent and gore. Give me more. I'm a soldier on the battlefield. Conflict and danger. Life is a hunt. Hegemonic money. Life is really funny. 007. File number 9. It's cold outside, I'm so blue. It's cold outside, I'm so blue. It's cold outside, I'm so blue. Frigidity makes me feel the view. Caffeine in my system, pedal to the metal. 007, bar number 9. Hegemonic money, life is really funny. 007, bar number 9. I'm a soldier on the battlefield. Conflict and danger, life is a hunt. I can keep the charade up. Life's a game and if you win, it's for me and luck. I can keep my lonely eyes off of you. Ooh, make me blue. Ooh, you make me blue. It's cold outside, orange and blue. The snow will think of you. Cappuccino a la mode. Coffee, I'm so cold. Violence and gore. Give me more. I'm a soldier on the battlefield. Conflict and danger, life is a hunt. Hegemonic money, life is really funny. 007, bar number 9. 007, bar number 9. It's cold outside, I'm so blue. Frigidity makes me think of you. Caffeine in my system, pedal to the metal. 007, bar number 9. 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 Yeah. Hola, everybody. Hey, Tony. Okay, so let's read on Jackie Onassis and the California fires. Yes, y'all were talking about Idris Elba's James Bond. That would be really hot. So I think we should start with Jackie O. So we're going to read on Jackie Onassis, President John F. Kennedy's late wife. And let's just see what do you guys want to know about Jackie O? Do we just want to see what she has to say? Thank you for surrounding us all with your fiery wall of protection, your watery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. We come in peace. In the name of Jesus, amen. So let's just see, what does Jackie O have to say to us? What does Jackie Onassis have to say to us? What does Jackie Onassis have to say? I feel like she was into astrology in her lifetime. Either astrology or astronomy, something like that. But I feel like she was involved in like a different version of it, like not the Western version. It seems like she knew about the Western version, but she resonated with a different version more. Maybe the Vedic, something like that. What does Jackie have to say to us? The Hermit here in the past. All right. So interestingly enough, I'm getting that. I don't think, interestingly enough, that JFK would have been able to thrive or survive or be the same person he was if Jackie had gone first. That's immediately what I'm getting. I think it happened the exact way that it was supposed to, with JFK passing away first. I get the Ace of Coins here in the present position. So that's interesting. With the Prince of Wands here in the future. I feel like she's saying save up your money. You never know. Save up your money. Save your money, guys. She's saying save your money because you never know in this world that we live in. Save your money. Your money is your power. It's like she's saying back then, you know, power was a different kind of thing. Power was different. Now power is your money. It's always been your money, but now it's really powers in saving your money. The King of Coins here, the King of fire. The Two of Cups. Your power's in your money, guys. She's saying your power's in your money. She was saying, I feel like she's saying back then power was in love, was in coming together and forming a union. But it's no good in forming a union if you don't have your own money. I feel like she's saying that's where her power, that's where she didn't realize she didn't have her power when she was with JFK. I feel like JFK was the one who either controlled the money or had the most money. And I feel like later on in life, she realized money's power. Yeah, money. If she had more money, she would have been able to do more things, different things. She would have been able to live differently. She wouldn't have had to rely on maybe men, on love, all right, for money. I feel like there was something about Jackie where she was a bit codependent in her lifetime, but she didn't really want to be codependent. It was like in her lifetime, women were kind of expected to be codependent. She didn't like that because she wanted to be a boss. She wanted to be a boss. Jackie O wanted to be a boss. And I hear her saying that's something I envied about the other girls. That's something I envied about Marilyn. That's something I envied about all the, the showgirls, people like that, is that they were, they may have been a mess, but they were bosses. They had their own empires. They had their own things, Yeah, because she kind of had to follow by JFK's lead. All right. So in a way, like him passing, she was very upset about it, but it was like she had a chance to assert her own independence, I don't think JFK realized how much he actually relied on Jackie to keep him afloat, to keep him sane, to help him make certain good decisions. All right. So it's like she's saying to us overall, but to women in general, that money is your power, ladies. Becoming a boss is your power. But everyone in general, your power lies with your money and your ability to sustain yourself. Yes, Rose says, spill the tea, Jackie. Yes. They basically don't depend on no man. Exactly. That's exactly what she's saying. Don't depend on no man. Yes, Jackie. See, I knew there was a reason why I was drawn to Jackie. Thank you so much, Jackie. I send you back to the light with love and light. Thank you, Jackie, for that message. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. And we send you love. Thank you. All right, you guys. So now let's look into... Hey, Killer Chilla. My weekend was good. How was your weekend? So I got $20 from Julius Richards. Thank you so much, Julius. Send your question is if Julius is in here. Or actually, let me check. And then we're going to do the California fires. I need to know what's going on in California. I think we all want to know what's going on in California, right? Julius Richard says they are a Cancer. So Julius, if you're in the chat, is there a woman in my future soon? Okay, we will do Julius's question right after we do the California fires. Let's see what's been going on with the California fires. Yes, thank you, Julius. Save yours and spend his. Yes, exactly. All right, so what's going on with the California fires? What's been going on with the California fires? What's going on with the California fires? Okay, so it feels like there's an energy shift going on in California. There's some sort of shift in energy happening over there. But it feels like the energy is split between two polar opposites. Like there's a polar opposite energy in California right now. It feels like a spiritual battle, to be honest. It seems like maybe there's some sort of spiritual battle going on in California right now. What's going on in California? That's probably explaining why we're seeing so many elements happening. Fire, water. I don't know if there's been I don't know if there's been earthquakes lately, but all these elements speak of like a spiritual battle. At least that's what I'm getting psychically, intuitively. Christine, that's what I was thinking, Lamar. Exactly. They've had hurricanes. Yeah, the elements speak of a spiritual battle going on. Specifically in California. All right. So what's going on in California? With the fires, the earthquakes. What's happening in California? Last shuffle. Here we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a manifestation of energy, but this shows up in the past. Here we have the Six of Cups. I feel like California, the earth on California has not been treated well. I feel like the earth on California has been treated with disrespect in some way. All right. Here we have the King of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Something about money. All right, a lack of money. Okay. Could be insurance. There's something about them wanting to rebuild California. Like, I feel like they want to rebuild California from the ground up. All right, or California needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. Like the terrain I feel like over the next course of like a few decades, we're going to see the terrain start to change in California. And California is home to Hollywood, so there could be a spiritual battle in Hollywood. There could be a spiritual battle in Hollywood. Hey, Baguetti, Provectos. Wishing California is cleaning some shit up. It seems so. We have a Two of Wands as well. Yes, oh my God, yes, Lamar. One of Mother Nature's biggest shifts are occurring in California, and the fires translate her frustration. And their frustrations in part of lack of love and evil trying to overrule. Exactly. That's what I'm feeling. California is going through some sort of spiritual battle at this time, and we're seeing a manifestation of that energy. A lot of people, transformation, death card. A lot of people in California are trying to bypass all of the dirty things that they've done, the not so great things they've done spiritually specifically. Okay, so I feel like there's also something about a lot of spiritual energy, magic intercepting one another in California right now. Okay, that's causing this shift. So I would say anyone in California, let's say a prayer for those in California. Thank you for surrounding those in California who are still living, who are still, have their homes. Thank you for protecting their homes, surrounding their homes with your watery wall of protection, your fiery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. Thank you for protecting them from any natural disasters. Thank you for protecting the inhabitants in the home spiritually, their energies, their minds, their hearts, their minds especially. In the name of Jesus, I pray, amen. All right. There's something going on in California, and I'm not liking it. All right. It's making me actually second guess moving there, to be honest with you. But I feel like it's magic. It's spiritual. It's spiritually related. All right. Which is interesting because I didn't expect this. I feel like there's a lot of people in California who do some spiritual energy work, magic work. A lot of it's over money, all right? A lot of it's about money. A lot of it's greed, all right? A lot of it's money related. Even the fires themselves, if there's any kind of arsenal aspects, quote unquote, allegedly, like it's over money, all right? So California is having a cleanup, all right, of energy at this time. And unfortunately, it's at, certain people's expense, all right? But honestly, Mother Nature's kind of, getting people to say, Mother Nature's kind of getting people to say, hey, maybe this isn't the best place for you to be right now either, So I feel in love isn't in California. It's expensive to live there. I know I really want to live there. Yeah, for those of you just joining, I am doing live readings. I'm doing live psychic tarot readings. You can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I prefer if you donate to the PayPal. Yes, amen, amen, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, I think Star predicted this was going to happen. Really? That's interesting because Star actually she messaged me on, she messaged me on here. Okay, so let's answer Julius's questions. Julius, if you're still in here, can you type your questions again? Yo, Hiab, you would definitely vibe with the culture in Berkeley, Lamar. I would have to visit. It is very expensive unless you live in the Inland Empire. Yeah, or even San Francisco. Yeah, I have a friend that lives in San Francisco, actually. So I definitely want to visit California, but I'm not feeling what's going on right now. But hopefully by the time I, look into moving there, everything will be done with this spiritual energy, all right? So for those of you who live in California who have been feeling very tired lately, it's due to whatever this spiritual war is going on. So protect yourself, protect your energy, say your prayers, light a white candle, all right, for protection at this time. Okay. Very important if you live in California. Is there a woman in my future? Same question. Where will I be going on my career path? So let's answer Julius's questions. Is there a woman in Julius's future? I'm gonna have to take a spiritual bath tonight. Is there a woman in Julius's future? After that California reading, child, Lord have mercy. Is there a woman in Julius's future? When I was living in California, my health spiraled downhill and I almost lost my right foot as a result. Even though I miss it, I'm fine living on the East Coast. Yeah. Yeah, that reading was heavy. It was. It was heavy. I might need to cleanse the cards, actually. Where's my... Okay. Yeah, let's cleanse the cards. Give me a second. Okay. Thank you for cleansing the energies of this cards. In the name of Jesus, I pray and I thank you. Amen, 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 and amen. All right, I need my glasses, duh. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Is there a woman in Julius's future? Is there a woman in Julius's future? Thank you, Nathaniel. Yes, I love Daria. Daria is awesome. It was one of my favorite shows growing up. Is there a woman in Julius's future? Five of Wands. Feels like you're very hard on yourself. All right, Julius, when it comes to dating, when it comes to love. We have the Queen of Swords. All right, so this is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. All right, very mature, intellectual. She may have high standards. All right. But there's something about her I feel like that you'll like, but at the same time you're facing away from her. So there's also something where it's like you feel like you won't be able to meet her standards. Once again, I'm feeling an energy of you being a little bit hard on yourself when it comes to love. All right. So try not to be too hard on yourself. I feel like you are attracted to women with high standards, attracted to women who are intellectual and very attractive, because you know the air sign women tend to be very attractive, you know, and tend to be the belle of the ball, right? But there's also something about where, like, once they become attracted to you, you kind of start to become a little bit like, oh, what is she attracted to me about? And you know, you know, it's like you get a little bit too in your head, you know. So la 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 la. Yes, I love Daria. I miss the days of being a kid and watching Daria and the Animaniacs. and stuff like that with my crazy self. But here we have the Chariot. All right. So there's also something about you possibly needing to get out of your current city, the current place that you live to find love or to get love. Or, you know, with this woman, there could be some travel involved. Like maybe she lives outside of your city or something like that. But, you know, there's an energy of needing to get over. Oh, I love Moesha. Mo to the E to the Mo to the up in the morning. New day is dawning. It's me. It's me. Okay. But with the Eight of Wands, Julius, I'm sorry. This is about, you know, you needing to not be so hard on yourself. You needing to understand that a woman who loves you and who likes you and who shows up for you and who, you know, enjoys your company, likes you for you. You know, there's no need for you to change anything about yourself or feel the need to change anything about yourself. You know, a woman who is truly for you will like you for you. And I think that this air sign woman is going to end up liking you for you. All right. Yes. Thank you. Two of Wands. There's also something, once again, about you, Julius. It's like when things get too serious, it's like you want to jump. So, you know, go at your own pace. And, you know, stop feeling like, you know, you don't have what it takes to make a woman happy. You know, you alone, you know, will and, you know, can make a woman happy. You know, not your money. You know, so when, you know, you don't have much money, you know, try not to focus on that. Try to focus on she loves me for me. She likes me for me, even if I don't have money, you know. And, you know, just because you don't have money doesn't mean you can't do things, you know, like don't allow your circumstances to define your future. All right. When it comes to love, you may not be where you want to be right now, but, you know, a woman who loves you will still love you for you and will support you through your transition of you not being where you want to be right now, transitioning into where you want to be. All right. So I feel like the biggest issue is being hard on yourself. I do see a woman coming into your future, an air sign woman. All right. Now let's answer your second question. I hope that resonated. Hardest relationships for me, Cancer man, and my longest relationships. You know what's funny is that Julius is a Cancer. So Julius, I hope you're listening. You know, Cancers can be hard on themselves, right? Oh, Julius, there you are. True. Oh, okay. Yes. So let's answer your second question. Coach, my brother had a major psychological breakdown, and since then I don't really like Callie as much. She lost her luster. Yeah. You know, I have to think about going to California. Your second question is, where will you be going in your career path? Yes, Cancers do love hard. After Julius, no one is next. So if you would like to donate a super chat, you can send a donation for a question, or you can send a PayPal. I prefer you send a PayPal. The link to the PayPal is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question. 20 is two questions. Julius donated $20, so he gets a second question. And we're going to answer that right now. And his second question is, where will Julius be going in his career path? The Devil. So we're definitely, you know, Julius, you're definitely working on figuring out what you truly want and desire. Seems like you may have gone into a certain area, a certain field, a certain job that you thought you wanted, but that thought may have been based off of other people's ideals, other people's opinions or ideals that you thought at once were working for you or would work for you, okay? So you're definitely figuring out what you truly desire and want in terms of your career at this time. So what path is Julius going on in his career? Hi, Gumbo Yaya. What path is Julius going on in his career? You know, with Venus in retrograde in Libra right now, a lot of us are kind of second guessing what we like to do in our free time, what we like to do when we're bored, especially if we like to spend money when we're bored, which is one of my issues. Speaking of the topic. Okay, so what career path is Julius going on in his career? What path is Julius going on in his career? This is my step. Got to get off. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me. You've got to clear. Remember, Julius, through your trials where your dedication will through your trials is where your dedication will be at. The focus of those tests the most. Don't leave what you have poured your heart chakra energy into. Exactly. All right, so last shuffle for Julius. Where is he going in his career path? You're standing on my neck. I don't even know if I'm saying the words right, to be honest. Hi, Owen. Here we have the Four of Cups here in the past, Julius. So this is once again about you kind of second-guessing your current career path and feeling kind of a ways about it, you know, but not knowing exactly why you felt the way you felt. But I feel like now you're sensing that a change is on the horizon, all right? So with this World card, this could see you traveling, moving, making a move. This is a kind of a big move with the World card. Could be across the world, across the country. You know, going to a completely different state, 3, 4, 2 states over, something like that. This can also be a career that allows you to travel, that allows you to have some sort of multicultural, bilingual aspect to it. Here we have a 10 of coins, but there's something about you stepping away from the stability of working with other people with this new career path that you're taking on. Kind of would require you to be on your own. So I don't know if you would be an entrepreneur. I don't know if you would be kind of a lone agent in some way, meaning you are kind of left to your own devices. It's like people tell you, here's what we want you to do. You go out and do it. It's like that kind of energy here. But there's something about you liking the company of other people at work or related to work. But this new opportunity, I feel, will be a better financial opportunity. It could also be a better opportunity for you in terms of growth in your career, all right? Here we have the 10 of Wands. There's something about being afraid to, make that leap, though, into this new career opportunity because you maybe have been unsure about it, There may be either you're unsure about it or you're unsure of exactly what it is, what it is, what it is or what it could turn into. But you're definitely wanting to manifest a new opportunity regardless. So I would say be open at this time. And kind of, I think this is a great topic for you to be, kind of getting your reading, Julius, because I think right now it's really good for you to kind of delve into your hobbies and figure out what you really like. I overthink at times. Yeah, I feel like you overthink at times, Now is a good time to be open-minded, to kind of find what you like, figure out what your hobbies are, what you enjoy doing in your free time, and maybe how can you turn that into money? How can you turn that into a career? How can you turn that into, but sticking to something, like figuring out a plan that works for you. I also see you working as a lone wolf in some way, whether you're a free agent, you work with a company, but it's like you go out and do your own thing, or you go out or they send you out, something like that, or you're an entrepreneur in some way. But I feel like that's what you're kind of leaning towards is working alone. Here we have the 4 of coins with the King of Wands. I feel like towards the end of the year, by January, things will be a lot more clear with you with this new career path. And by February, you're going to really start to, want to make some moves. Even though I still see you working through a little bit of fear. But, you know, for some reason, I see you wanting to move by like the beginning of next year. Either you want to move, you know, literally homes, or it's like, you know, I want to make this move towards this new career opportunity. All right. So, but I feel like it either involves money, management of money, using your intellectual prowess. All right. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Prowess, whatever. Using your intellectual prowess. By the way, thank you, Ashley, for the $10 donation. But it also could be a skill that you already have as well, that you're utilizing as well. So I don't know what your current job is. What current job do you do, Julius? Because it could be a skill that you already have, or it could be a skill that you studied, you know, to acquire, something like that. But I feel like whatever new career opportunity this is, it's definitely, you are a loan processor. Oh, okay. I feel like you're going to end up either doing something along those lines in a new city, town, or state, or country, maybe, I don't know. Or you're doing a completely different career path. Hey, Eddie. So do you feel good about that, Julius? Oh, so you're working towards being a fraud investigator. Thank you, Nina, for the $20 donation to my PayPal. I appreciate that. Nina, ask your questions. Yeah, I would say, you know, don't be afraid to be open-minded. All right, when it comes to new career opportunities, Julius. And don't, you know, be open-minded to moving as well. So next we're going to answer Ashley's question. Ashley, can you send your birth chart placements, or can you send your information, your birth date, month, and year? Julius says I will do a personal reading with you. Thanks. Yes, Julius. For those of you who want a personal reading, you can visit my, I'm just going to post the link, actually. You can visit my website, because a personal reading will be much more in-depth. Okay. Remember, I also do phone readings as well, so you guys can call. I want to figure out a way to do phone live readings, but, you know, we'll figure that out as we go on. Yes, thank you guys for the donations, but for a personal reading, the link is in the website, or the link is in the chat box. It's also in the description box, but the website is lamartownsendtarot.com. So next we're going to answer Ashley, who wants a quick birth chart overview reading. Personal readings are priced differently, so it depends on what kind of reading that you want. Check out my my website for the pricing. Rose, I hate your PayPal. Yes, you're after Ashley. Are you Nina? I'm about to log into my PayPal right now to see if you put a note in there. Oh my God, I hate when I put my password in wrong. I can't stand it. You go live on here and actually video chat Lamar with us. Yes, I do. But I want to have you guys like be able to talk to me like on the phone. So it can be like immediate. Like you ask me a question, I answer you, like, you know, but I also get feedback. Like, okay, because sometimes I ask you guys questions and I'm like, wait, where's this person? You know, I have to wait for you guys to answer. We'll figure it out. But, oh, let me look to see if you put a note. Yeah, you put a note. So I'm going to read your note. But first, I would totally do it live on the phone. Yes, we're going to do it one day. But let's look up Ashley's information. So we're going to do Ashley's quick birth chart overview reading. Okay. and a.k.a. Astrology birth chart. For those of you just joining, we are doing a live birth chart overview reading, a quick one on Ashley, who donated $10 to the super chat. So for those of you who want a reading, you can donate to the super chat or the PayPal, which I prefer the PayPal. Marietta. Okay, so let's just make sure all the information is correct. December 1st. Okay, so what do you want to know about your birth chart specifically, Ashley? I have your information pulled up. So this is Ashley's birth chart. And what information I need to clear my screen, I know. What information do you want to know, Ashley, about your birth chart specifically? And then we will do Rose's reading, or Nina's. Lamar, you should look into utilizing WhatsApp for video and audio tarot readings or Skype. I have WhatsApp, actually. You can even get a separate phone number on Skype from your personal. That's interesting. I have WhatsApp. Adrian says, dig your shit hard. Thank you, Adrian. Plus, Zoom is a good tool for live reading. Interesting. So, Ashley, what specifically do you want to know? Do you want to know about love, money, career? You have Sun in Sag and Moon in Capricorn. All right. You also have your rising sign in Virgo. So you're someone who likes adventure. You like fun. You seek excitement. You know, you also like the truth, of course, with your Sun in Sag. I'm sorry, Rose. But you also like your alone time. You're not the type of person who's so open with your emotions with your Moon in Capricorn. You're actually very closed off and secretive about your emotions, which, you know, is a good thing because, you know, for you, because no one knows your business, you know. And also, you know, but that makes it hard for you to open up to people and to relate easily, you know, Ashley. So, you know, but that's the difficulty with the Moon in Capricorn. Yeah, I want to know if I will excel in my career and if me and my boyfriend are going to last. You're someone who's very career focused. You have Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars in Capricorn. You also have Neptune in Capricorn. Okay, so you're very career focused. Money is always on your mind. Career is always on your mind. You're very practical. When it comes to your money, for the most part, all right. You're also someone who is like, what you see is what you get. All right, you have a lot of Capricorn energy. You have your Moon, your Mercury, your Venus, and your Mars conjunct Capricorn. You have your Jupiter and Uranus conjunct Aquarius. Your Lilith and your North Node conjunct Virgo. All right, exactly, a lot of Capricorn. Virgos love the truth, and if you won't say it, they will say it anyways, guaranteed. Exactly. So when it comes to your career, your midheaven's in Taurus, so you're someone who likes to work, but you may have a tendency where you like to work just enough so that you can like pull a good savings and kind of live off that for a while. But that's kind of, I also have midheaven in Taurus. You also have Saturn in Aries, so you're someone who's very, you know, Whoa, sickening stellium. Exactly, I know, right? You're also someone with your Saturn in Aries who takes charge in your career. You are attracted to positions of power in your career. You know, you're attracted to a status of power. I hope the boyfriend is rich. Yeah, well, let's look in the 7th house. She has 7th house in Pisces, so you can attract someone who's very artistic, who's very spiritual in some way, you know, a spiritual boyfriend, a spiritual husband, something like that. Can be rich, you know, you are attracted to wealth with your 5th house in Capricorn as well. So you definitely, you know, need someone who's stable, who's wealthy, who's also career driven and focused just as much as you are. But with your 5th house in Capricorn on topic, you know, in terms of, you know, your hobbies, you're someone who's your hobbies, your work. I mean, you also have your Venus in Capricorn, which is how we like to spend our free time, how we like to spend our money, right? So you're very practical with your money. You have your 2nd house in Virgo. That's the house of our money, our personal finances, things like that. But you also have Neptune in Capricorn and Uranus in Aquarius. So you're someone who likes your free time. You may also enjoy the internet, like technology in some way. For your career, you may work with technology, or, you know, through time, you may find yourself kind of becoming more career focused with technology in some way, because that's the way the world's going, of course. But I think you will definitely excel in your career because you are very career focused with all of this Capricorn energy that you have. And with your boyfriend, you know, as long as he, you know, is ambitious, you know, and is bringing in some form of money, but as long as he's also, you know, always, you know, sticks up to his end of the bargain, I think, as well. As long as he's good at doing that, I think you guys will be fine. Boundaries is really important for you, asserting boundaries and sticking to boundaries, okay, with your 7th house in Pisces energy, all right? But, you know, you also have Lilith in Virgo and your North Node in Virgo, so you also may have a tendency to be a little bit controlling, all right? And in this lifetime, you're meant to build structure for yourself. So, you know, that's the most important for you, is building structure, you know, routine, and also health, you know, because maybe in a past life you weren't the most health conscious, all right, with your South Node in Pisces. So do you feel good about that? Ashley. And let's move on to Rose's questions. So let's go back into PayPal. So Rose donated $20 to my PayPal. So that means Rose gets 2 questions. If you guys want to have a question answered while I'm on live, you can donate to my Super Chat or my PayPal. I prefer PayPal at this time. And also the PayPal link is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. So yes, for all those who want a question answered, I will be getting off soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and answer Rose's question. So Rose wants to know, how can she manifest someone particular in her life? So right now we're answering Rose's question. Oh, Lamar, you can read the whole note. It's cool. Okay, cool. So Rose is a Virgo sun, Leo moon woman. So shout out to all the Leo moons out there and Virgo suns. She wants to know how she can manifest a particular Scorpio into her life. All right. She wants to, you know, be a close friend first and then a partner, which I think is the best way to go about. I've learned, at least, is the best way to go about forming a relationship, is to become friends first, to form that bond, that good bond, that close bond, and then move on from there, you know. So that's a good point. All right, so let's see. What should Rose do? What can Rose do to achieve manifesting this Scorpio man into her life? How can Rose manifest this Scorpio man into her life? How can Rosé? You're right. I'm a little controlling. I try to have it all together, but my sad sun makes it difficult. Libra moons are so kind. We are kind. My moon's in Libra. So what can Rosé do to achieve manifesting a Scorpio mate into her life? No Leo moon, not Scorpio. Uh-oh. That shirt is everything. Thank you. I think I got it from Hot Topic. Leo want to be seen. Scorpios don't. This is very true. This is very true. He does have that Scorpio energy where he kind of likes the woman who are just chill, who are chilling in the cut, you know, who have this energy about them. So what can Rosé do to manifest the Scorpio man into her life? The Queen of Cups. So you definitely have your eye on him, okay? Here we have the Prince of Cups as well. Interesting. Do you have water in your chart, Rosé? Here we have the Four of Cups. I think it's a good idea to, my sun is in Virgo, I'm not that out there, just enough to catch an eye or two. Exactly. So yeah, you're right. You do have sun in Virgo. They are pretty secretive. But there's something about him where he doesn't want a relationship right now. You know, he's kind of, I don't know if he just got out of a relationship or something like that, but he's not looking for anything serious right now. So I think your approach is a really good approach. Here we have the Temperance card. So I would try to just, make it easy breezy, try to work on really being his friend, but the type of friend that, whenever you're out, he always has fun with you. He always balances himself out with you. If he ever, is having a bad day, he gets with you, and, he leaves your presence and he feels much better. Like, work on being that friend for him. Because I feel like there's something where no water, mostly fire and air. Ooh, because I feel like there's something about him where he's not the most balanced at times, and he's not the best at kind of picking people to balance him out. Cool, I'm better with friends first approach. Exactly. But I also feel like there's going to be something where you're going to want to quickly kind of move maybe from that friends approach to something more stable. I would say, because I feel like there's something about him where he's kind of hypnotizing. He's kind of like, there's something about him where he's a bit hypnotic, a bit hypnotizing, but there's also something about him where he's not the most committed, not the most easy to tie down. So I would say go in not having don't have high expectations. All right, try to temper your expectations a bit. As well as, I feel like he's going through a lot, to be honest. Like, I feel like he's going through a lot, not just in love, but financially as well in some way. So I feel like you're going to figure out maybe it's best to be friends, actually. But, I feel like it's going to eventually, there's kind of energy of it kind of going into more, or the energy of it wanting to go into more very quickly. I would say try to hold off as long as you can until you can really figure out where his head is at in terms of what he wants in this relationship and what he wants from relationships overall. All right. I'm not sure if he's younger. Is he younger than you? Because he comes out as the Prince of Cups. And that's typically someone who's younger, but you could be young yourself. But I just feel like overall, you kind of want someone who's a bit more stable, financially a bit more stable in terms of like supporting themselves. I don't feel like he's all the way there quite yet. I feel like he's working towards it. So I feel like there may be something about it where it's a little bit of a letdown. Something about it, it's a little bit of a letdown. It's like you get closer and you realize, you know, there's more to the picture than you thought. So let's move to your second question which is, will you be a power couple? Will Rose and Miss Scorpio be a power couple? Eddie says you need new tarot cards, Lamar. I know, they're breaking and falling apart. No, he's older. Oh, okay. I find with older men, and when the Prince of Cups comes out or the Prince cards comes out, it's like they have like a youthful mindset. He's not broke either. Oh. I'm not sure if he's broke. I think he's not. There's something about... There's more than meets the eye with him. Remember, he's a Scorpio, so there's stuff behind the scenes that has yet to come to the surface. I just feel like there's stuff behind the scenes with him that has yet to come to the surface. Scorpios don't like to be questioned either, exactly. So will Rose and Miss Scorpio man be a power couple? I get the Wheel of Fortune, so this is a good card to see. All right. I feel like you guys really need to, I mean, you know, friends is great, but, you know, friends, it's like you only know so much about your friend. Even as a friend, you kind of, certain stuff you don't always tell your friends, right? It's not until you get past that stage, I feel, or get closer to getting past that stage is when things really start coming out. It's like, you know, oh, by the way, you know, I have issue with this. Yeah, I got that vibe strong with him. I love mystery, though. Yes. He's definitely a mystery. And it seems like he's just the type of person where it's like, okay, well, we're only this type of friend or this type of relationship, so they don't need to know all that, right? It seems like he's that type of guy. So will Rose and Miss Scorpio be a power couple? Let's do last shuffle. Will Rose and Miss Scorpio be a power couple? Here we have the Emperor. That's a good card to see in the past. The Eight of Coins. The Hierophant. He's a good provider, and he's definitely someone who will have your back. I see. But there are elements in the relationship you're going to have to work on. I feel like there are just aspects of him that you're going to want or you're going to wish for him to change. And I feel like these aspects are not going to be easy for him to change because these are habits that he's gotten used to, to participating in, right? It's also the energy of you don't really know someone until you live together. Like, that's what I get. Like, you really don't know someone until you, like, either live with them, you get in a relationship with them, you have sex with them. Like, this is the energy I'm getting with this. Yes, I know his close friends, and they say he opens up after a while. I'm the same. Oh, okay. There's something about you being very, very money and career focused. Of course. Because you're Virgo. And Virgos tend to be very money and career focused. But there's also something about you liking to be pampered. You like to be, kind of taken care of in certain ways. I feel like he's not the most consistent with that, and that may annoy you as well. But I do see you being... It depends on what your definition of a power couple is. I would say the kinks would need to be worked out first before you could really, really feel and be a power couple. I would say a couple years into the relationship is when that power couple energy will start to manifest. Yes, I love my coins, and I love to be spoiled. Yes, Nina. I feel like a couple years into the relationship is when the power couple energy will start to manifest, but I feel like it's going to take it's going to take, get the kinks to be worked out, right? So there's just also something about the two of you coming from two kind of separate spectrums in this relationship. So you need to understand each other's love languages as well. And that's going to come out once again once you kind of get past the friend stage. So I would say be patient with this Scorpio guy. Seems like he's been through a lot. And that's why he's not the easiest to open up as well. All right. But he seems like a good match for you. All right. Of course, the relationship won't come without its problems to be worked out, its kinks to be kind of, worked out, right? But once the kinks get worked out, everything will be good. Okay, so definitely not giving up. No pom-pom anytime soon. Exactly. No pom-pom anytime soon. No. Not until you figure out where his head is at. That's when you figure out where his head is at, then you can, kind of, figure out, okay, maybe you can give the pom-pom, but don't get any strings attached, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, make him earn it exactly. Lamar, what is the person like when they have Mars and Scorpio? Mars and Scorpio can be very sexual. Mars and Scorpio can be very, like, persuasive and really good at getting you to become comfortable with your sexual side. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the comments. Mars and Scorpio is also very take charge types of people as well, but take charge in a kind of an emotionally kind of way. Like, I don't know, they're hard to explain. Whereas a Mars and Aries is just take charge, Mars and Scorpio is a bit more covert with their take charge energy, if that makes sense. Rasheen says, Rose, I feel like he's going to be a headache. Good luck, because I can tell you got a thing for him. Yeah, those are the toughest ones. Yeah, but you believe in him, Rose, so, go for it. Siobhan, we grew up together. He used to hide and watch me walk from home from school. That's a Scorpio. Scorpios are those types of people. Or like anyone who has Scorpio energy. Like, I'm always peeping outside of my curtains just to see what's going on. I have Venus in Scorpio, right? I'm always watching you when you walk, right? Just to make sure you get in that car and don't try to run in the building. I'm just kidding. My Mars is in Cancer. Would I be compatible with Mars and Scorpio? You would, but you probably, Mars and Cancer is more attracted to people who are like, well, I don't know, because Mars and Cancer can be sexual too, so it depends. Also very sexual in Mars and Scorpio. Mars is our masculinity. Yes, you have Mars and Scorpio, Eddie? Mars is our masculinity. So Mars and Scorpio people are very take charge, very, like, dominant. They like dominance. Whether they like to be dominated or they like to do the dominating. Like I said, my Venus is in Scorpio, so I'm verse, if you catch my drift. I have Mars in Cancer. My Venus is in Scorpio. Ooh, Eddie, yes. Siobhan, he would tell me how he saw me there everywhere. Here, there, everywhere. That's a little creepy. Rasheen says, I think I want to make another donation for clarity in my relationship. Rasheen, child, I haven't even gotten to your personal reading yet. But for those of you who are still here, I am doing live readings, so you can send a super chat, or you can send a PayPal. I prefer a PayPal donation. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, 20 is two questions, so on and so forth. Lamar, off topic, but where did you get the Daria shirt? I got it from, I think, Hot Topic or Spencer's. Is Mars in Aquarius a hoe? Mars in Aquarius can be a hoe. Mars in Aquarius can be a hoe. Mars in Sagittarius can be a hoe. Mars in Scorpio can be a hoe. Mars in Libra can be a hoe. Child, Mars in Gemini can be a hoe. Girl, I have Mars in Sag, so yes, I'm reading myself. I'm not calling myself a hoe. I'm not calling myself a hoe. Mars and Aquarius are unconventional. Exactly. I'm Moon conjunct Mars in Aquarius. I'm a mental hoe. Yes. Aquariuses can be those types of people. Hoe, I like to think of it as being free. Me too. I don't like the word hoe. But Lamar, that look was intense. Yeah, I don't know. My looks can be intense. Sometimes looking at myself, I scare myself, to be honest. I'm like, okay, girl, chill. Like, it's not that serious. I think it's the Capricorn. Like, I think my look is just a very serious, deadpan look. And also with my Venus in Scorpio and my Mercury, Mars, and Sag, I like to kind of see beneath the facade, and I just like to see straight to the truth, you know? So when I'm looking, I'm always looking for the truth, you know? I'm not a hoe, I just got hoe tendencies. Exactly, me too. Always looking beneath, exactly. I always know that there's more beneath the surface. That's why you find with Venus and Scorpios, like, you know, Venus and Scorpios or people with Scorpio energy will like be very focused on you when you're talking because they want to pay attention to your facial expressions and, you know, certain things like that, you know, your breathing, your body language, you know, to get the whole spectrum of what's going on, you know, which freaks people out because they know they can't lie, right? Like with my Venus and Scorpio, like I'll be looking at someone like, and I know I'm looking at them too. Like I know when my staring is becoming too intense, is when someone will try to deflect my staring from like me staring at them. So they'll be talking and they'll be pointing, you know, and they're like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, so they want me to look that way, so I stop looking at them. Does that make sense? So I'm like, okay, let me stop staring at them because it's starting to freak them out. I look people dead in my eye. Me too. Which is interesting because some people don't like eye contact. And I'm like, I'm weirded out by that. I'm like, okay. I don't know how to interact with you if you can't look at me in the eyes. People always tell me about how I look at folks. That Cappy. Exactly. They think you got an attitude. I'm just like, girl, I'm just looking. Leave me alone. As Mars in Virgo, I find myself calculating and just not much tolerance for the bullshit and petty stuff. Tell me what you want or need, what's up, and let me find a solution, people. Yes. Same with me, Mars and Sag. But I call it out. Whereas the Mars and Virgo will just maybe not call it out, or you know, will kind of bypass it. I'm calling it out for what it is. And my Mercury's in Sag, so fight me, you know. Eddie, sometimes my Venus in Scorpio makes me paranoid. Me too. I'm all about eye contact and body language. Same. Oh, Rasheen, I know. I'm a mess. I love the vibe, so I want more. I know. I'm actually about to get off here soon because I'm starving like Marvin. Honey. Man, I got this coworker that will hold eye contact with you and starts scratching her private. I had to tell her how rude that is. That is very rude. You know what was interesting? Whenever I see a guy like grab his balls or like his private parts, that to me tells me that he's attracted to me, but it's like, obviously you're attracted because you want to fuck me, like you want sex. So body language tells a lot. Like pay attention to people's body language. Sometimes they say stuff with their body language they don't even know they're saying. Ew, scratching hard. That's nasty. Child. To me, yes, all the time. With Pluto and Capricorn in the first house, and Pluto conjunct the Sun, and Pluto sextile Pluto. That's interesting. I have Pluto in Scorpio. Grab his penis. That's way too forward. Yeah, I agree. But like not grab it, but like you know how sometimes guys just kind of like, I don't know, like they like, I don't know. Guys are weird. They don't like grab their penis, but they're like make a gesture. They'll act like they're just scratching or something, or they'll act like they're pulling like their underwear from like. Guys are weird. Like I don't know. It's just, you have to see it. When they adjust themselves, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. When they adjust themselves, I feel like sometimes when guys adjust themselves, they're saying they want to fuck you. In body language speak. Not all the time, but sometimes I feel. I just get that vibe sometimes from guys. Guys are really weird, right, Crazy Cat Lady? Christine, your coworker has crabs. Oh, my Lord. Mars and Cancer are moody. They can be moody. Very, very moody. Do any other gay guys or females in here resonate with that, though? I feel like when guys sometimes adjust themselves, they're saying, I, like, find you attractive and I want to have sex with you. Especially if they adjust themselves and look at you in the eye or look your way. That's like an ultimate giveaway confirmation. But I don't find that attractive. I'm just like... All right, you guys, I've been on here for 2 hours and 12 minutes and 13 seconds. All right. So I thank you guys for joining me on this live. Thank you for joining this live. I find that it's mostly the insecure guys, and it's like more like a peacock display. I agree, Bree. Thank you, guys. Yes, I love you too, Jennifer. You're welcome, Rose. Yes, Nathaniel. Yes, Shalita. Thank you guys for joining me on this live. I really, really appreciate you guys. I had so much fun. All right. Like the vid before you guys leave. Yes, Casey. If you're going to stare at me and scratch your private parts, you will find me on the other side of the room and between my besties who are on my guards watch. Exactly. Like, that is like... I don't know, and it also screams like it screams insecurity, right, Brie? But it also screams like, I don't know, maybe it's just insecurity. I don't know, but I don't like it. But I like you guys. I love you guys, actually. Thank you for joining me on this live, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay, if you want your own personal reading, be sure to follow Christine on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram at Lamar Townsend. Okay. What am I going to eat? I don't know what I'm going to eat. I think I want a salad, actually. I think I want a salad. And maybe some Taco Bell. I'm really craving Taco Bell. But we'll see. And oatmeal. Like, I'm just so weird right now. I don't know. But it's almost like I'm pregnant. Night, Eddie. Night, Nathaniel. I appreciate you, Lamar, for taking the time to do it live. When can I expect my reading? Within 2 days, most likely. I do have a reading before you, but I'm going to send you the confirmation email soon, okay? So thank you, guys. If you want your own personal reading, like Rasheen is waiting for hers, you can contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Remember, the personal readings are separate from the live readings. Live are just quick, bam, wham, bam, bam. Personals are more in depth. All right, so I am free. I do astrology readings, birth chart readings, and psychic tarot readings. So I love you guys. Love and light. Until the next live, which will probably be tomorrow. All right, peace, love, and hair grease.